everyone, pleasant good day to all of you. Welcome again to my math class. So we are now in lesson number 6, another kind of parallelogram, which is the rhombus. Okay, so this is a supporting video for for module number 4 na ipopost ko sabay nito sa inyong Google Classroom. So let us have a review on our two previous videos. Pinag-aralan natin before is yung parallelogram. Okay, yung definition niya, reviewin natin yung definition niya. It is a quadrilateral with two pairs of opposite sides, parallel and congruent. Pag sinabi natin congruent, equal ang kanilang length or yung measure. Okay, and then we have the properties of parallelogram. Sa parallelogram daw, yung opposite sides are congruent. Okay, so dalawang pares yon, opposite sides are congruent. And also, yung opposite angles niya, yung magkabila ang angles, are also congruent. They have the same measure. While the consecutive angles naman are supplementary. Meaning, yung dalawang angle, ang total niya, pag inad mo, ay 180 degrees. Okay, then, sa previous video naman, pinag-aralan naman natin yung isang kind ng parallelogram, which is the rectangle. Sa rectangle, because parallelogram nga siya, yung mga binanggit ko kanina ay applicable syempre sa rectangle. Pero may dinagdag. Define muna natin ang rectangle. A rectangle is a parallelogram with 4 right angles. Ibig sabihin, yung mga angles niya, yung magkabilang angle na opposite angles, saka yung mga consecutive are all right angles. Ang measure niya ay 90 degrees. And also, bukod sa, di ba, ang diagonals ng parallelogram, nakalimutan kong banggitin kanina, bisect each other nga pala. Okay, they bisect each other. Yung isang diagonal, hinati o dumaan dun sa midpoint ng isang diagonal. Ganon din naman dun sa isa pang diagonal. Pag sinabi mo kasing bisect, hinahati mo yung isang segment or angle, pwede ring angle kasi ang binisect mo, hinahati mo yung isang segment or angle into two equal parts. Okay? Yun yung salitang, yun ang keyword, yun ang meaning ng salitang bisect. Okay? Bukod sa, balik tayo sa rectangle, bukod sa diagonals ng rectangle bisect each other dahil parallelogram nga siya, they are also congruent. Okay? So, para masabi mong ang parallelogram ay isang rectangle, kailangan yung mga angles niya ay right angles and also yung diagonals niya ay congruent. Bukod sa they bisect each other, they are congruent. Okay, so let us proceed now with the rhombus now. Okay, so quarter 3, lesson number 6, rhombus. Parallelogram, ABC daw, ABCD is a rhombus. Okay, so ito ang ating figure, rhombus daw yan according to the given. Okay, kung ito ay parallelogram, yung segment na AB, opposite side sila sa DC ay parallel and congruent. Also, yung AD tsaka yung segment na BC parallel and congruent to each other because opposite side sila. Okay, parallelogram. Okay, yung opposite angle na to ay congruent to each other. Ito naman, angle D is congruent to angle B. Opposite angles are congruent. Opposite angles are congruent. These are supplementary. Okay? So, kung magdodraw tayo ng diagonal dito, they bisect each other. Parallelogram yan. Okay? Meaning, they divide each other into two equal parts. Okay, so punta na tayo sa definition ng rhombus. A rhombus is a parallelogram with 4 congruent sides. So, dagdag natin dun sa kaalaman natin sa pagiging parallelogram ng rhombus. So, kapag rhombus daw itong parallelogram na to, ito ay this AB is congruent to BC, congruent din siya sa DC, congruent din sa AD. Okay? Parallel, congruent, parallel, and congruent. That is the definition of a rhombus. Okay? So, while yung rectangle, definition naman niya, parallelogram siya with 4 right angles. Okay? So, properties na tayo ng isang rhombus. Okay, ang diagonals daw, number 1, diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular. So, ang keyword dito is the word perpendicular. Pag sinabi nating perpendicular ang two lines, let's have this. Kunyari may line tayo dito. Then, we have another line here. Perpendicular daw yan, dalawang line na yan to each other. Meaning, makaka-form ka ng right angles. Pag perpendicular ang dalawang lines, you can form four right angles are formed. Okay? Pwede ring ito lang, perpendicular siya. Okay? Walang problema doon. Basta two lines are perpendicular, if two lines are perpendicular, nakaka-form tayo ng right angles. Okay? So, draw natin AC mamaya na, and then BD. Okay? Number 2, bawat diagonals daw bisect each opposite angles. Kaya hindi ko dinroll dito para mapakita ko muna yung whole angle. Each diagonals bisect opposite angles. Bawat diagonal daw binisect yung opposite angles. Okay? So ang diagonal dito, meron tayo isang angle dito, 'di ba? Angle DAB, this whole angle here, and angle BCD. Ito yung angle na yon. Tinatlong letters ko na kasi magdodraw tayo dito ng diagonal. Hindi mo na pwedeng gamitin yung angle DAB. Okay? So magdraw tayo dito ng diagonal AC. Okay, yung kanina, yung whole angle na yon, dahil sa pagdraw ko dito ng diagonal AC, according to the property, they bisect opposite angles, meaning kung 100 degrees yung kanina, magiging 50 to 50 rin yan. Okay? Dinivide niya yung isang angle na yon into two congruent angles. Okay, so congruent to, congruent dito, congruent din to, tsaka congruent din yan. Okay, 4 sila because opposite angles are congruent, di ba, sa isang parallelogram. So therefore, congruent yung 4 na yan. Okay. Mag-draw ulit tayo ng isa pang, 'di ba? Ito yung isang whole angle na 'yan. Ito yung isang whole angle ADC. So, sa pag-draw yung DB daw ay binisect tong angle na 'to. Okay? So, mag-draw tayo ng diagonal or segment DB. Okay, meaning congruent to dito. Kasi hinati ng DB itong angle na to into two congruent parts. Ganon din dito. Congruent siya. Ito, this angle here and this angle here are all congruent to each other. And dun sa 1 kanina, sabi dun, diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular. Pakita na natin. Ito, diagonals natin. Perpendicular daw siya, meaning right angle to. 90 degrees yan. 90 degrees din to, 90 degrees din yan, 90 degrees din yan. We have here a right triangle, another right triangle here. So you can use the Pythagorean theorem whenever na mayroong missing side. Okay? So punta na tayo sa konting application. Okay, let us have this example. Given MILK is a rhombus or milk is a rhombus. Ang diagonals daw niya ay ML at saka KA. They intersect at point T. So ito yung diagonals niya, they intersect at point T. So this is a rhombus. So ang direction natin, write true or false for each statement below. Okay? So number 1, IT is perpendicular to MT. So IT daw is perpendicular to MT. Yes, that is true because rhombus nga to, diagonals are perpendicular. Okay, so the answer is, number 1 is true. Okay, number 2, KT is congruent to IT. So KT is congruent to IT. Okay, so it is also true because the diagonals bisect each other. Parallelogram to, diba? So congruent yon. So this is also true. KT is congruent to IT or TI. Next, number 3, MK is congruent to MI. MK is congruent to MI. Of course, this is congruent to each other because it is a rhombus. So the answer is also true. Okay, number 4, measure ng angle ITL is 45 degrees. So measure ng angle ITL is this is 90 degrees, di ba? Perpendicular nga siya. So the answer is false. So it should be 90. Okay, number 5, MT is perpendicular to TL. So MT is perpendicular to TL. So MT and TL are congruent, di ba? So in relation yan, they are congruent. Hindi siya perpendicular. So the answer is false. So number 5. Number 6, measure ng angle MKI is congruent to measure ng angle KML. Or simply, angle MKA, tanggalin natin yung measure, angle MKA is congruent to angle KML. Okay, tingnan natin. MKI, this is the angle, is congruent to angle KML. Okay, KML is right here. So ang congruent kasi dito ito, tsaka yon. Okay, so ito supplementary kasi ito eh. So magkaiba yung measure ng angle na yan. Okay, so the answer is false. Okay, so number 7, measure ng angle MLK is 45 degrees. MLK. Okay, so kung 45 daw to, ito kasi ay 90, di ba? So wala naman hindi naman given yung kabilang angle, so paano natin malalamang 45 to? So hindi pa tayo sure doon, so the answer will be false. So di ba kasi ang total ng interior angles ng isang triangle is 180. So meron ka ng 90 doon, hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin 45 to. 45 'yon. Wala naman siyang binigay na isa pa dito ng angle. Okay? Next, measure ng angle MIL plus measure ng angle ILK is equal to 180 degrees daw. Okay? So tignan natin kung supplementary nga siya. Measure ng MIL, so this is that angle, plus measure ng angle ILK is ito yon, 180 degrees daw. So the answer will be true kasi this is a parallelogram. Consecutive angles are supplementary. Okay, punta tayo sa next example. Okay, so let us have another example. Let us have the given here, rhombus DEFG. So nagsimula siya dito clockwise, DEFG. So given ng isang angle, yung angle FEG is 55 degrees. So let us find the following measures daw. Okay, isa-isayin natin. Number 1, measure ng angle DEG. Measure ng angle DEG. So this is the angle DEG, ano? Ayan. So ito bisector to, meaning measure neto is also 55. Okay, this is also 55 degrees. Okay, so 55 degrees ang measure ng angle DEG. Number 2, measure ng angle DEF. So angle DEF is this whole angle here, DEF. Okay, so 55 plus 55 is 110. Okay, so measure niya is 110 degrees. Next, number 3, measure ng angle EFG. Measure ng angle EFG. EFG is right here. So, di ba supplementary to? Kasi parallelogram yan eh, di ba? Rhombus is a parallelogram. So, if this is 110, this is 70 degrees. Okay? So, measure niya is 70 degrees. So, next, measure ng angle EGD. EGD is right here. Ayan. So, di ba ito, tsaka ito ay congruent. Opposite angles are congruent. So, and bisector tong diagonal. So, 55 to. 55 degrees din yan. Ay, sorry. 55 degrees din yan. Okay. So, measure ng angle EGD is also 55 degrees. Yan. Ayan siya. Ito. Next, measure ng angle EDG. Measure ng angle EDG. So, ito yung hinahanap na angle. EDG. Yan. So, ito, saka this angle and this angle are opposite angles. So, congruent yan. Parallelogram siya. Rhombus. So, 70 degrees din to. So, the answer will be 70 degrees. Okay, so this is for example, for this example. Punta na tayo sa next one. Okay, so let us go to another example. Given JUNE is a rhombus. Yun is a rhombus. So another given is na measure ng angle ENU is 74 degrees daw. So ENU is 74 degrees. So ito yung whole angle na ang measure ay 74 degrees. Excuse me. So let us find the measure of these three angles. So isa-isayin natin. Rhombus to, no? Perpendicular ang kanyang diagonals. Measure ng angle E and J. So baybayin mo ang angle na yon, E and J. So ito yung angle na tinatanong niya. Okay, so di ba diagonals bisect opposite angles? So kung 74 to, divide mo ng 2, so tig to 37 yan. So this is 37 degrees. This is also 37 degrees. Natin niya yung isang angle na 74 into 2 congruent angles. So the answer here is 37 degrees. Okay, so number 2, letter B, measure ng angle UEN. So ito yun, UEN. So lagi nyo tatandaan yung nasa gitna, yun yung vertex. So UEN. Okay, so paano natin makukuha yung angle na to? So di ba this is 90 degrees kasi perpendicular ang diagonal ng rhombus. So meron kang 37 tapos plus 90, 127 na. So ang total ng interior angle, this is a triangle eh. So ang total niyan is 180. Okay, so meron kang 37 plus 90, 127 na yon. So i-minus mo sa 180 will give you 53 degrees. Ulitin natin, ilagay na natin. So 37 degrees plus 90 degrees will give us 127 degrees. Tama? And then 180 degrees, subtract mo sa 127 degrees, the answer will be 53 degrees. So this is 53 degrees. The answer natin sa letter B, 53 degrees. Okay, letter C na tayo. Measure ng angle JUN. JUN. So ito yon. Ito yung angle na to. So diba this is a parallelogram, rhombus. Opposite angles are congruent. So kung 53 to, 53 rin yan. And etong whole angle na to, yung JEN is 106. Tama ba? Okay, tama. 106, 53 plus 53 is 106. Therefore, yung angle JUN is also 106. Okay, so answer natin sa letter B, C is 106. Okay, so let us have the last example. Given SEP is a rhombus, so SEPT is a rhombus daw. Okay, so let us, may given pa tayo dito is yung angle na to, yung angle TEP is 58 degrees. Let us find angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, and angle 4. So, ito yung angle 1, ito yung angle 2, angle 3, and angle 4. Okay, so, sagutan natin. Angle 1 muna. So, this is 58. So, therefore, angle 1, madali natin masasagot yung angle 1 eh. Okay, so, perpendicular to, rhombus yon. Therefore, measure ng angle 1 is 90 degrees. Okay, so this is 90 degrees. Okay, measure ng angle 2. So, dito na natin sagutan. Measure ng angle 2. So, perpendicular nga yan, 90 degrees to. And congruent to dito kasi binisect ng diagonal. So, kung 58 to, and this is 90, 58 plus 90 will give us 58 plus 90 will give us 148. Pag minus mo yan sa 180 minus 48 will give us 32 degrees. So, etong angle na to, yung angle 2 is 32 degrees. So, lagay natin. Measure ng angle 2 is 32 degrees. Okay, yung angle 3 naman. So, congruent to dito, di ba? They are opposite angles sa parallelogram. So, 58 degrees din to. 58 degrees din yan. So, measure ng angle 3 is 58 degrees. Okay, so measure ng angle 3 is 58 degrees. Yung angle 4 naman. So, madaling sagutan yung angle 4 kasi congruent naman to. Itong angle na to. Okay, kung 32 to, 32 rin yan. 64 yung kabuuan. And then, ganun din to sa kabila. 32 degrees. Yung angle 4 is 32 degrees. So, sana may natutunan tayo sa mga properties ng rhombus, sa definition niya, and kung paano siya i-apply. So, God bless everyone. Thank you. Don't forget to write your name and section sa comment section sa YouTube na lang para masigurado tayo. Okay, thank you.